Hello. Maybe we should start
Jurassic
at the beginning.
World. This is where our story begins. A scientific breakthrough without any consideration of the consequences. So nature did what it does and unleashed chaos. This time we were deeper into the illusion of control, and the chaos brought something much worse. And for a moment, we remembered how precious life is. But time has a funny way of softening our memory of what it's like to lose control. And ambition. Ambition is a persistent thing. For the dinosaurs left behind, time was becoming immaterial. From miracles of science to assets destined for exploitation. Perhaps it's time we reflect on the true nature of nature. An endless cycle with one goal: survival. And this means that dinosaurs and humanity have to find a way to work out their differences. To us, a desert is a wasteland, devoid of anything but the most extreme examples of life. But creatures once thrived in these lands hundreds of millions of years ago. Given the geological history that we're dealing with, dinosaurs walking among the tumbleweeds isn't that much of a stretch. The current situation, where dinosaurs are running wild, is untenable to those in charge, well, those that think they're in charge. So we're left with a problem or an opportunity. This is where you come in. They've ignored my warnings before, but maybe this time with you, it's going to be different. I'm willing to embrace the uncertainty.
Okay, I guess an introduction is in order. I'm Cabot Finch, Assistant Director of the U.S. Department of Fish and Wildlife. I know it sounds important, because it is, but let's not get bogged down in labels and titles and organizational flowcharts. I'll make this easy. You work for me. See, nothing to it. You'll be working with the experts. This is Claire Deering and Owen Grady.
And yes, we have first-hand experience with the dinosaurs. I'm the former operations manager at Jurassic World. Owen and I actually helped build the park. And unfortunately, we were there to witness its destruction. And this is Owen. He works with velociraptors.
You could call me a dinosaur wrangler, though officially I'm an animal behaviorist. I was just building a level of trust with them when this happens.
Okay. So we'll need to get a few things in place ASAP. Start with a response facility, equipped with both a Ranger Team 4x4
and a capture team helicopter.
We are making excellent progress, so let's stay focused. Next step, building a backup generator, then feeding the energy it creates to the response facility. And also, make sure the building is connected to the path network. It only does us good if it's operational.
Hey, Claire. We may have trouble tracking this dinosaur from the ground, and even more trouble if we're lucky enough to find it.
Then, the sensible thing is to take a capture team helicopter. You can trank it from the air.
See? I like the way I think. Claire, this is Owen.
I copy you.
We have it. Capture successful.
I knew you'd do it. Never had a doubt.
Really?
Well, maybe one or two.
Well, it's better than usual. I'll take it. Now, where do we take this dinosaur?
We have the enclosure. We just need you to deliver.
Hey, don't I always? Wait, you don't have to answer that.
Asset to be collected. John Hammond was concerned about what would happen if dinosaurs lived in the wild.
It's right there.
It adds a whole new level of challenge. And perhaps opportunity.
This is the tutorial stage. I'm kind of speeding through it a bit.
Transportation complete. I instantly recognize this dinosaur. Kind of hard to forget once you've been trapped in a room with one. We couldn't save that baryonyx, but we can certainly help this one. There's not a lot out there for the dinosaur to consume, so we'll need a feeder inside the perimeter of that enclosure.
Hungry dinosaurs make me nervous.
Can't disagree with you there.
Good to go on this end.
Copy. Okay. We need to get a full assessment of the dinosaur's health. Utilize a ranger team vehicle. Owen will help you get a status of the animal's overall welfare. Then we can plan our next move.
Do we really need that? A plan? I mean, I've always been more of a just make it up as I go kind of guy.
Tell you what, if this doesn't work, we'll try your way.
That sort of sounds like a plan.
We've completed our check. While we can't replicate what we had on the islands, we still have to do what we can to get the dinosaurs more comfortable with their current surroundings here in Arizona.
Sunscreen and drinks by the pool? How's that sound?
Are you seriously asking? Or pretend asking?
Okay, Claire, how about we add some preferred terrain to their pens instead? Better? We've got to monitor these dinosaurs more closely. That means setting up a ranger post inside their enclosure. It sounds crazy, I know, but this'll work. Trust me.
I'm getting reports of dinosaurs running freely around the facility, Claire.
The reports may be accurate, but they don't paint a complete picture of our current status.
Angry dinosaurs on the loose. What am I missing?
They're not angry. They're simply acting on instincts. The more threatened the dinosaurs feel, the more hostile they'll become.
Especially if they sense survival is at stake.
But it is. Both theirs and ours.
Yeah, but only we know that.
Well, for now, anyway.
We'll start by tranquilizing one of the dinosaurs from the helicopter, and then have a transport team bring it back to the facility.
Great. Do it. Adjusting position. Registered miss. Confirming hit.
Hello. En route to collect the asset. Commencing asset transit. Heading to pick up the asset. En route to pick up the asset. Asset has been collected. Asset being transported. Asset transported. Asset transportation complete. Delivery has been completed.
Overall, I'd say our operations are improving. I'm confident we may get a handle on this yet. But I'm also concerned, specifically about our biodiversity. Still, for now, let's focus on getting the dinosaurs safe and secure, as well as building some additional viewing galleries the DFW staff can use to monitor the animals. With so many of the animals running free, our priority has to be capturing as many of them as possible. We can coordinate our efforts from an expedition center. Get one built, and we'll take it from there.
I'm just speeding through. It's the tutorial.
I'll be able to track the dinosaurs, but some help would sure be appreciated. Claire tells me there are some candidates to recruit. Scientists. Hopefully you could find one as rough and tumble as I am. You seeing this, Claire?
Yeah, I sure am. This is our first live capture opportunity.
Let's not miss it.
We should assign that scientist you just hired to the task. Agreed? Owen, you there? I think you're still muted.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Good idea. What do we got to
Yep,
lose?
they're all good.
Except maybe a new recruit.
Water and plants, that's what they need.
Before the remote capture teams return, We should have enclosures ready for the dinosaurs. Think of it as welcoming them back home.
Assets in the air. Asset transportation underway. Asset has been delivered. Delivery complete.
Okay. Who's watching who?
I'm not following you, Owen.
Well, it's just like the dinosaurs are always watching us, so shouldn't we be watching them?
Yes, we should. Once we have the dinosaurs comfortably settled into their enclosures, we'll need viewing galleries.
That's what I'm saying. Only, you said it.
There we go.
Owen. Owen. We have a real problem.
I'm trying, Claire, but it's just... Well, this is who I am.
Not you.
Ah, the dinosaurs. Tell me something I don't know.
Okay, how about this? There's a massive sandstorm headed our way, and it could wipe out the facility. Without power, the safety of the dinosaurs could be at serious risk.
Okay, listen to me, Claire. We'll figure this out. Have I ever let you down before?
Actually, no.
And I'm planning on keeping it that way. Everything we can do, we will do. We've survived worse. What's a little sand?
Chers visiteurs, par mesure de précaution et pour votre sécurité, veuillez gagner l'abri le plus proche.
I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty concerned about our current situation. As much as I'd obviously love to help out, I'm a little tied up. So, who's gonna protect the dinosaurs?
And our personnel.
Yes, of course. I mean, that goes without saying.
I'm saying it anyway.
It's just, it would be a tragedy to lose these animals again. And by tragedy, I mean huge financial loss. And obviously an embarrassment to those in charge of the DFW.
People such as you.
Well, actually, exactly me. So, how do we avoid that?
Okay, step one, round up the stragglers and get all the dinosaurs back into their enclosures. Then we'll work on our safety ratings.
This good?
Yes, this is a plan I can support now and take credit for later.
Heading to collect the asset. Transportation underway. Asset delivered.
Arizona was secure. The dinosaurs were safe. Finch and the DFW had what they needed to keep the bureaucrats off our backs. For now. But the future, that was something completely different.
I wish we'd had more time to brief you, but as you know, the situation is fluid. Our Canadian friends are concerned that many of these wild animals are getting close to their border. We'd like to prevent them from crossing it. We being the CIA. My division is the DSD, Dangerous Species Division. I'm Dr. Dua. I have an extensive background in paleo research in this very field. At Jurassic World, and now other locations I'm not at liberty to discuss. However, I have history with many of the people involved here. A poacher camp. What remains of it, anyway. Amateurs. They only succeeded in getting themselves and others killed. And making our job that much more difficult.
Dr. Dua, the dinosaurs are still agitated.
Tranquilizing them would appear to be the best option at this point.
Let's do it as safely and quickly as we can.
just as an organization has key players, me, it also has key facilities that it needs to run effectively. So you should get started with the construction of an arrival building, a control center, and also a backup generator to supply power.
Actually, let me just take a quick bathroom break. Hold on. Boo.
Not bad if I do say so myself. And I guess I am, but we're also gonna need a response facility. Your response to this directive should be to get one built. Huh? You see what I did there, huh? Response. Never mind. Don't respond.
Claire, we need to get the dinosaurs into new holding enclosures.
The ones we've already captured.
Yep, that's right.
And we'll want them awake and as comfortable as possible.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Just gotta move them over an inch to,
Rotation in progress. Asset delivery confirmed. Reporting asset status.
What you need, babies? Sand? Okay. Oh yeah, it is only the second level.
They had dangerous animals here?
Correct, Mr. Finch. We know where they were. But now, Mr. Grady, it's essential that we know where they are.
I know my dinosaurs. I'd say they're headed off in this direction.
And do you know your dinosaurs, Mr. Grady?
Better than anyone.
But these are not your dinosaurs, per se.
Well, you're just gonna have to trust me on this one. This looks promising. You know, not that I'm promising anything.
Imagine being
Everything
the
points in
first
this
deer
direction.
killed by a dinosaur. Oh, this is bullshit!
Say what you want about the dinosaurs, but they're not subtle. Wherever they go, they leave a mark.
Sounds like someone I know.
Is it Dr. Malcolm? Because that guy, he is out there. Talk about an ego.
As opposed to...
Well, you know, a certain
Not a
level of
dinosaur.
animal behaviorist whose humility has a charm of its own.
I feel like mission complete. Like
I feel like we are getting close. Just be ready for anything, all right? Ambush! Move quickly, but not too quickly. You'll trigger their instinct to chase. Now move! Move!
Owen. Owen, are you okay? What is happening?
Little busy right now.
Please tell me you have things under control.
Do you want me to lie?
If it'll calm my anxiety, yes. I'm a bundle of raw nerves.
We're working the problem. We have a helicopter standing by, and they'll attempt to tranquilize the animal from the air.
Attempt. Attempt! We need success, Dr. Dua, before it can eat Grady and the others.
No, please don't say that. You believe in the team, right?
You want me to lie?
Owen, what's our status?
We're close. We have everything almost under control, but the animal is injured. We'll need to get her to a secure enclosure for observation and treatment.
I'll notify Dr. Dua.
Oh, me? I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
And the herbivores? What about them?
As long as they stay away from civilization, leave them in place. They'll survive in the wilderness without our intervention, right?
Given time to adapt, yes, I'd say they will.
I guess that's something we're all gonna have to get used to. Having dinosaurs out in the world.
Is that you talking, or is that the government?
Claire, I am the government.
Transit has commenced. Asset has been transported.
I'm going to need a paleomedical facility to assess the status of the dinosaur that they're bringing in. We'll need to do a full medical scan. I want to understand what went wrong if we're going to avoid an event like this in the future. Sometimes what a problem requires is a new set of eyes. Let's hire a few scientists with the skills to diagnose these animals. Make sure they are competent with the MVU and can perform medical scans on the dinosaurs. I'm interested to see what we can discover.
We have to knock that dino out. I'd suggest a tranquilizer, but you know, you do you.
Right. Now that we have control of the dinosaur, temporarily, let's get it transported to the Paleo Medical Facility, where we can treat its injuries.
Collecting asset. Transporting asset. Confirming asset delivery.
Part of the healing process is to get some rest, preferably someplace comfortable.
Always works for me. Same for the dinosaurs, I'd imagine.
You imagine correctly.
Not according to my ex.
Yes, moving on then. We want to have the animal transported and then secure and comfortable in its enclosure, if you please.
Delivery has been completed.
We'd worked to make sure the dinosaurs would thrive in the forest. At first, I believed this was for the best. Then we realized that forest makes up about 1/5 of the total land mass in the US, and almost 40% of Canada's wilderness. Working together with the DFW and the CIA, we made the dinosaurs feel right at home. In the forest. I really hope the powers that be know what they're doing. Because the dinosaurs definitely do.
The only way to fly, right? Private. Away from the hubbub of the public. No prying eyes asking wordless questions I don't feel much like answering. Now, call me crazy. You wouldn't be the first. But we need to centralize our operations, and that's why I've chosen this location. Well, okay, I didn't choose it myself, but I was part of the process. I mean, I got the memo. The Appalachians have long been a place where people can kind of disappear, whether on their own or with the help of someone else. So, why not the dinosaurs? Pull a few strings, grease a few palms, twist a few arms, and bang! Just like that, the Department of Fish and Wildlife has a new base of operations. Now, we'll need to hit the ground running if we're going to have this place ready for something it hasn't dealt with in 65 million years. The bare bones are established. But before the ones covered in flesh and blood arrive, we'll need it fully functioning. Owen and Claire are already on site. They'll have more info for you. Dr. Dua will be coordinating your activities. And me, I'll be managing expectations and staying an arm's length away from the meatosauruses. Oh, wait. Arm's length is probably not the best choice of words.
We may need some additional hands on this one. Mr. Lambert?
Standing by and ready to go. Just give the word.
George Lambert is an expert ranger who worked with us in the islands and is now with the DFW. He and Owen will deal with the dinosaurs, while we address the facilities.
There are a number of animals from your previous captures that will be coming your way soon. Delays are unacceptable.
Understood. We'll start with the construction of animal enclosures.
We'll catch 'em, you keep 'em.
Asset in transit.
We have new arrivals that will need food and housing.
I'd also suggest keeping a close eye on these dinosaurs until they settle into their surroundings.
Lambert's right. They've had a taste of the wild. Confinement may not sit well with them.
Okay. We make no assumptions and pay attention to all the details.
Good. Remember, just like us, the dinosaurs are always learning.
And you need to keep that in mind as you build another dinosaur habitat. Safety first, for them and us. Get it built, then get the dinosaurs into the new enclosure. That about cover it, Doc?
Perfectly.
Transporting asset.
I'm not sure I'll ever be fully comfortable at the park, but the lab coats want to make sure the dinosaurs are, so that's a job you should stay on top of.
Dinosaurs.
Asset delivery confirmed.
The dinosaurs seem to be taking to their new surroundings. I want to make sure they are doing more than surviving, however. We need the animals thriving. As I'm sure you understand, our research is more valuable when we have superior specimens in their optimal conditions. So I want you to get a science center built and operational. This means more scientists will be needed, so build a staff center as well. Ultimately, science is about the data we collect and analyze. Rubbish in, rubbish out. We want to avoid that at all costs. Especially when you consider the investment that has already been made in these dinosaurs. The CIA wants results, and we're going to get them. Period. Full stop. End of story.
Lambert here. We could really use an expedition center. Get one built.
Okay, Dr. Dua and that guy Finch must be getting pressure from above, because they want more animals rounded up. Check the expedition map, and dispatch a remote capture team to a hotspot. I'll do what I can on my end.
That's literally what I was just doing.
Okay, the good news first. We've been achieving some success with our remote capture teams, which means a steady supply of dinosaurs to our control center. Now that I like. Removing them from possible uncontrolled interaction with the general public is a 100% win in my book. Now to the bad news, which I always hate getting, but honestly, kind of enjoy giving. These animals are arriving with an unknown disease, and we've got to get a handle on it post-haste. That's management speak for PDQ, huh? Pretty damn quick. Dr. Dua?
We can diagnose this disease with scans from our mobile veterinary unit. We'll get it under control before too long.
That's good. Let's get to work.
Transportation underway. Asset has been transported.
You have to understand something. Owen and I signed on to this project because we want what is best for the dinosaurs. Not for them to be exploited or engineered, hacked and spliced and compromised.
They deserve a chance at life as much as any other living creature.
Honestly, perhaps even more, as the miracle of science gave them a second chance.
So, do the research, find the cure, and then let's use it. Or the dinosaurs die. Again. And listen, that's not going to happen.
Good, okay. Now we'll research the thing. Mm-hmm. Now they're all good. They're just big puppies.
Dr. Dua, this is Lambert. I've just received word that you'd like us to increase our capture efforts. Can you confirm?
Yes, that's correct. We need to grow this facility, which means we need more animals. It's time to stress test our systems and make sure we're capable of managing both the science and our operations.
Understood. My teams are standing by. We still have a number of dinosaurs in the wild. Plenty of targets to bring in.
Assets. And yes, this will be an ongoing mission for us moving forward.
Big puppies. Okay, so basically don't put this guy in any of the with any of the predators. That makes sense. Four out of five. That's not good enough. Just gonna have what one rogue dinosaur holding around out there. Okay.
There. Asset in transit.
Unacceptable.
Asset delivered. Transportation complete. Asset has been delivered. Asset transported.
We got four out of the five Taurosaurs. There's just one very lonely dinosaur. Okay, are they good? They are good, okay. Well, he got away. what else have we got? Get those dinosaurs out of Utica. And once we get this mission complete, I might switch over to one of the park building ones. Let me just crack open the sandbox mode then. Where do you want to build the park? I mean, yeah, there are a few things you need to unlock in the challenge stuff, but yes, we've got everything on. We've got access to most things. Oh, wait. Germany, calm coastal area. That sounds about right. Basic settings, all buildings. Uh, all buildings, creative mode. Dinosaur comfort on. You just do a creative mode pack for now, so we can just fucking like make a park. I've got like half an hour left before I gotta go, so let's just make something fun. Oceanside Park. Doctor's appointment, remember? We talked about this last night. Okay, so the way I see it is we do marine animals down here on the beach, and then as we go further up, we get the dinosaurs, right? That's how this should work? Yeah, that's what I thought. So, to start with, yeah, we get a lot. There's a lot of stuff available now. Let's build the lagoon. Oh, look, can't build the lagoon in water. What are you, crazy? Alright, fine, I'll start out doing the thing you want me to do, which is to... Who would build a lagoon? Who would build an aquatic lagoon in water? Okay. In water is an insane thing for the... Okay, we'll just do this for now. And we'll do a small one and put some small stuff in it. And we'll put the arrival point over here, so we kind of maximize our... They arrive, they come in here, you got the lagoon, maybe 2 lagoons. So you can have 2 separate kinds of water dinosaurs, and then they have to go up here, and up here is where you'd have your terrestrial dinosaurs and your flyers. Makes sense, right? Okay, so these are our choices for marine source Sarai. Got 3 kinds of plesiosaur, including the classic model, ichthyosaurs, and several kinds of fish eaters, and then also the mosasaur, the big boy. What are you feeling? Yeah, look at these dinosaurs. What do you want in the pool? I say we do one, like, we use this one for like a big attraction one that can only have 1 or 2 in the pool, and then we use this sort of larger zone for like a school of them, if that makes sense. Okay. So what we'll do is in this one, let me just get up in their guts for a bit. Alright, here we go.
So when people come to the park, they want to learn something, sure, but they also want to be entertained. And this marine reptile, the Mosasaurus, is just that, a showstopper. If the T-Rex is the ruler of the dinosaurs on land, then the Mosasaurus holds that title below the waves. Make sure this animal is a premium attraction.
Hello. We got a big guy. Fancy. So we got our mosasaur now. So not only can they see from this viewing platform, but there's a new thing you can do, which is these underwater viewing domes that are connected by tunnels to the outside. Lets you roll right in. And on the other side, which I'm still working on, we've got the Elasmosaurus. can be placed in with small and medium marine creatures. So yeah, so we can add more stuff to that one, is what I'm saying. So like, chuck in some ichthyosaurs. I just randomized the skin patterns so they come out. Nice big batch of ichthyosaurs to go in there. Throw in a little green viewing dome. Nice batch of 5 of these boys. Ichthyosaurs. Basically prehistoric dolphins. We're still building. We're building up. So I had an idea for a third attraction here, which should be pretty cool. Like as you go up to where the regular park is. So they added this new thing. So this is the no fence fence. So we can put one dinosaur here that is unobstructed and limited only by these like electro fences around the park, so they get real fucking close to the people. So what do we want as like the up close attraction as they get close to the like you can I experimented a bit with it. You can put anything in there. So, in terms of new dinosaurs, we've got the Atrociraptor. Which is, what if Velociraptor were big? What else are we sitting on here? We got Dimetrodons now. Apparently it is. Oh, I know what to put in for you. Okay, so we do need to start adding in stuff. So how about a large beachside hotel? With fucking balcony mosasaur views.
Just when you think you've seen it all, along comes the Therizinosaurus. And believe it or not, those huge claws you see, they actually help to feed on vegetation. For real. But, just do me one favor, okay? Don't let it near my hair with those things.
Okay, I need to give the gentleman forest, ground leaf, and water, which makes sense. Here you go, buddy. Somehow a plant eater. And able to get super close to the guests. Likes set of dinosaurs, dislikes everything. These ones are your fucking puppies. I did not realize they would be that small.
I'm a fairly trusting individual, but if you were to tell me that you'd seen anything like this before, I'm not sure I'd believe you. This tusked therapsid is Lystrosaurus. Astonishingly, this species managed to survive the Permian-Triassic extinction and went on to thrive as the dinosaurs began to populate the Earth. Here's hoping it can enjoy a long tenure this time around too.
They're just little babies. I didn't realize they were gonna be tiny. Now you have ground leaf, it's just over here. Okay, here's your emergency bunker if you need to fucking jet real quick.
It is the diversity of life we are discovering that I find to be most interesting. Take this animal, the Liopleurodon, for instance. This is a carnivorous marine reptile that is optimized for efficiency, both for swimming effortlessly through the water and for relentlessly hunting its prey. And what nature created, we can recreate. And maybe, if I can be so bold, improve upon. Or at least find ways to exploit.
And unlike the mosasaur, these guys are pack hunters. Well, at least they swim in pods, right? So they need people, or they need their own kind around them. Yeah, that's right. You get nice and close to the guests. You horrible freak. Oh, we're in sandbox mode because I'm just creating something quick before I gotta go, so unlimited. Yeah, if we want to like create an actual park, there's like new story modes for that and all sorts of stuff. But I just thought we'd make something nice for the meantime, you know. What do you mean? Because I needed to remind myself how the game works from the tutorial first. Okay, so this place, our first shop of the thing, because it's right by the beach, of course it does sushi. It's got an arcade in it, because why the fuck not? I made another one. I made another one of these horrible boys. This horrible boy. Ain't no turlets anywhere in this park. There you go, a single turlet. You're welcome. Hmm. Some water in there for it, so it doesn't like. Oh yeah, big batch of dinos. Oh yeah, we also can do zip lines now. Damn it, I can't do it across the... Gotta be within the buildable area. Big ol' pack of boys.
Anytime you hear the word mega, you know you're dealing with something significant. And the Megalosaurus is no different. This meat-eating theropod dominates any environment it finds itself in. While that's an admirable survival trait, it's also one that we cannot accept here at the park. I want to make that clear.
Big old pack of boys. I was really looking forward to the zipline going like directly across here. It would have been cool. Like from the mountaintop down to the... But no, I guess not. I guess can't do a cool thing. That would be too fun. Oh, there's a fucking limit to how far the zipline can go. That's bullshit. I want infinite ziplines. We'll figure it out. I want to have a zipline start at the top of the park and go all the way down to the bottom of the park, covering every possible failure point along the way. They're mad. Mad, horrible turkeys. You can also just build a huge dinosaur amphitheater and then put the dinosaurs in the middle of it. Like that scene from The Lost World. We have that option now. Anyway, I do apologize for the short and kind of weird stream today, but I gotta get going.